Welcome back, guys. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's put this in the ether. In this video is about ephemeral. What is the definition of ephemeral? Right? Ephemeral, the definition of ephemeral, EPHEMRAL. The definition of that is meaning something that does not last forever. Right? And what strikes me, what is ephemeral, right, is woman beauty. That's what women don't understand. Their beauty fades. It don't last forever. It's ephemeral. Women looks are very ephemeral, right? What is the antithesis of ephemeral? Right? Men look into the distance. We look into the future. We look in the thing that lasts forever. We look something that doesn't end so soon, right? And that's what women don't understand, right? When you just base everything on your looks, not realizing your youth and beauty don't last forever, it's very short term. It's one-sided. It's not a sustainable thing when you just want instant gratification. That's what women are, right? Women, they want instant gratification. Instant gratification, not looking forward into future, right? And they only base things on their looks, not realizing their looks are very ephemeral. It don't last that long, right? Instead of just focus on your looks, right? Women don't focus on other things that last longer, like their personality, how they treat other people, what can she do to better herself off, right? A woman's career, right, is very ephemeral compared to a man's career, right? A man could work on his career indefinitely, right? Even when he's 80 or 90, whatever it is. Why do you see some guys out there, especially billionaires, right? They don't retire, right? They're still working, right? Executive, right? Producers, all that stuff, right? Warren Buffett's still working, right? Ray Dalio still involved in his career. Who else? I reckon Clive Owen, he's still, I don't know, he's old as hell. Quincy Jones, all these people, right? They still work on the career. They might be retired, but they're still involved in the industry. Women, right? When they stop, they stop their career when they have something to do, like a family to take care of, right? A woman's career is ephemeral. It's very short term, right? And that's what they don't understand. I'm not saying all women's careers are short term, but the majority of them are, right? Women tend to retire sooner than men. Men seem to work ahead, even to his old ages, right? So women, they're very ephemeral. Look at even the word ephemeral, right? Femme, right? Female, all this stuff is short term, right? And look at the relationship of female, right? Most women relationships are very short term, right? Most relationship of modern day women is very short term. They file for divorce very quick. Their relationship don't last forever, right? Compared to women in the past, right? It don't last, right? Guys will do anything that they can when it comes to relationship to make their relationship last. Guys will do anything, go to marriage counselors, go to therapy, all just for the woman, right? But the women are not willing to comply or reciprocate back, right? Guys are willing to reciprocate back, but women aren't willing to do that. And that's what leads to a lot of failed relationships. It leads to a lot of failed marriages, right? It leads to the destruction of families, right? Most families today, in modern day time, they're very ephemeral. They don't last that long, right? They really don't. Most relationships don't last that long. They really don't. And that's what some men out there, especially blue pill or traditionalism, right? Sure, I want the idea of a lasting relationship to last forever. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want that? But they're thinking back in the past. It's not the past no more. This is the future. This is modern time. Thing has changed. Most relationships don't last forever. All right? We all wanted that. We hope for the best. That when we're in relationships, especially conservative, trad, con, whatever men out there, right? We want the best. We want to have a lasting relationship. But in the back of our mind, we have to have this understanding that sometimes these women don't want that. And you have to do whatever it takes to protect yourself from any circumstances where it puts your life in danger, put your future in danger, right? That's why you have to get about prenuptial agreement. Even go as far as hiding your money, put your money, asset in other people's name to protect yourself from a woman, right? From a woman not taking all your assets, right? Because modern day relationships today are ephemeral. It don't last that long, right? And look at another industry, right? Like, this is why I tell guys, don't focus on trying to be a celebrity or athlete, right? Because these kind of career, it doesn't last that long. I mean, there are very few percentage of an artist or career movie star athlete, right? Their career lasts for so long time. Eventually, their career gonna end. Eventually, if you're the idea of fame, right? Fame only lasts for so long. We are living through times, right? Time passes so fast. What does time mean? Eventually, your time's gonna come up. Eventually, your popularity gonna die out. Eventually, people taste in music will die out. Eventually, people taste in celebrity. Look all the has-been out there. All the celebrity has-been. They were at one time they were famous. Now, look at them. They're not famous no more. Their career died out, right? You want to look for a career that extend beyond time. That's why I'm telling you guys, like, you want a career based on skills, something that extended time, right? Skills, talent, or whatever it is, right? But on certain industries, like becoming a celebrity, being an athlete, these are confounded by your youth, right? An athlete, right? He's only as successful as his youth. When you get older, you're gonna lose all your ability to run faster, maintain muscle masses, right? Because these stuff doesn't last forever, right? That's why you have to pick up other skills, like learn how to invest, business applications, right? Learn how to talk to people. Something that cannot be diminished over time. Your youth could be diminished over time. Your beauty could be diminished over time, right? Your talent could be diminished over time. Look at Phil Collins, right? He's a known drummer, right? But eventually he can't drum no more, so he can't use his talent anymore. Look at some of the guitarists out there. They get at certain time their age will catch up with them. They can't play the same guitar anymore. Or they can't practice their passion, right? So I'm just using an example. I'm not saying these guys are incapable of doing. Some of them they might be incapable of doing. But the thing is, these are based on your youth, right? Based on your talent, because when you're youthful, you have more strength, endurance. But when you get older, you can't do the same thing anymore, right? So you have to find alternatives that you could still compete, right? This is why I think that when you get to a certain age, you can't be in the workforce, right? I think working labor-intensive jobs are only set for the young people, right? People that's in their 20s, 30s, whatever. At a certain age, right, you're supposed to transition yourself from being a workhorse into a boss, right? That's why I think when you hit the age of 40 and beyond, you gotta let go of this idea you go work forever, lift things, right? Doing backbreaking labor, because in my opinion, when you do backbreaking labor, that's only for the kids, right? These jobs are only set for the kids. When you hit a certain age, you have to think. You have to extend your mind beyond that. You have to focus on a career path that focuses more on you, using your mind and think three-dimensionally. Right? When you get older, you can't do the same work as a young kid. So you have to find a career, right, that benefits you as an older person. This is why I tell guys out there, when you hit a certain age, you shouldn't be working these back-breaking labor. You should put yourself in a position as a boss, as an entrepreneur, as an investor. Because these positions right now, as an entrepreneur investor, you don't need backbreaking. You can use your head. You can work smarter. You as a boss, you hired the kids to work for you, right? Backbreaking labor is ephemeral. It doesn't last that long, right? Imagine you do all your backbreaking labor. When you get older, you're gonna feel all the pain when you get to a certain point, right? You can't do the same thing that when you're younger anymore. Right, but I digress, right? This video is mainly towards how women thinks. Alright? Women thinks they're based on their beauties. Right? When you think based on your vanities is ephemeral. It don't last that long. Right? And most women out there, they're ephemeral. Right? So when they hit a certain age, right, nobody wants them no more. Right? That's why it's crucial for women to get to marry as soon as possible. Because at a certain point, your beauty is going to fade. Right? Your youth's going to fade. And then when you tell them, they say you're just hating on them and all that stuff. Right? No, I'm speaking about facts. Women are very ephemeral. Women beauty are very ephemeral. Right? And that's the word of the day I want guys to understand. Right? That word, ephemeral. Right? It is a word to define that thing doesn't last that long. Right? And the thing that doesn't last that long is a woman look, and that's a wrong, and they need to understand that. If they don't understand that, it's a short term gain. Right? A woman is only valuable as her beauty. Once her beauty is gone, which is ephemeral, then she's gonna have a harder time finding a soulmate, harder time to be in a relationship, harder time to find a guy to commit to them. Right? That's why I gotta say, women are very ephemeral. It's in the name. And you as a man, you should not be like that, right? When you just think about working or hard working labor, you gotta think smarter than that. All right, you gotta at some point in your life, you gotta transition yourself from being ephemeral and being long lasting, being the antithesis of ephemeral, right? When you work as hard when you're younger, transition yourself to another position as a boss instead of as a workhorse. But all that now, guys, let me know what you think. You think I'm onto something, or you think I'm speaking out my butt, right? Have you ever heard this word ephemeral before? Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you think women, when they focus on their looks, is very ephemeral, right? Let me know. Leave a comment below. On that note, guys, as always, for watching. And if you like my video, right, and you want to support my channel, like, share, subscribe. And on that note, guys, as always, peace and blessings.